Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. Today we are here flying the beautiful FlightFactor A350 from Stockholm, Arlanda to Helsinki. We are of course using the amazing Mango Studios Soundpack as always. Link to that in the description, and if you do want 20% off that you can use code Drishal. Right, let's jump into the cockpit. I hope everyone is doing well here. Spinning Mushroom and William, I want to give you a big thank you for becoming members of the channel. Welcome to the CUDA Club as CUDA First Officers. So thank you very much. Your support means a lot to me. And of course, if you do join the Discord, you can connect to your YouTube and it should automatically give you the member role. Right, so let's do this. Let's brief the let's see if we can brief the approach. Not the approach, the route. So let's do this. There we are. Right, you should be able to see my you should be able to see Navigraph now. There we are. Right, so let's have a look at the route. As you can see, we are here at Stockholm, Arlanda, and we'll be doing runway 01 left for takeoff on the Tover 5 Charlie departure, and it's a pretty short route. Hop over to Helsinki. We'll be landing runway 04 right. It's IFR conditions in Helsinki, so that could be interesting. We're on the Laku 8 Romeo arrival, and we're doing an ILS into 04 right. So as you can see, pretty short route, but yeah, let's get into it. So let me just sort out OBS again. There we are. Right, how are you doing? Let's get some chat in the chat. Right, so the rain is really loud. Right, so let's start the aircraft up. Get the ground power. Airplane, sorry, ground services, ground equipment, plane at gate, auto config, and that's looking good. Let's open the front left door. Not that one. Let's open the cargo doors. Good stuff. Let's, whilst we're at it, do our weights. So let's get all our passengers on board. So let me get my OFP from Navigraph, of course. Right, okay, so estimated zero fuel weight today is 165 tons. So if we go middle, we'll go light on that, so we'll implement that, and that's all good. Now fuel today we'll be using 10.7 tons. There you go, 10.7 tons. And we'll put that in as well. Good stuff. Now I hope our CG, yep, zero fuel weight CG looks good. Because sometimes if your CG is out, it doesn't let you do the perf. So we will just put, if it lets me select it. Nope. Not gonna let me select it. Right, anyway, let's get the external power on, all the gens, bus ties, all it is. Logo light can go to auto, nav light on. Wing light can go on, seatbelt signs, no smoking signs on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Let's get all this stuff turned on as well. And then we'll take a listen to the ATIS. One, 2, and 3. Right. So that's all good there. Now will it let me do the perf? So not let me do the perf. Okay. Let's let it just load and then we'll work out that stuff afterwards maybe. So we can go to init company flight plan request. And there it is. So we are doing flight level 330 today. IRS, let's get those aligning. And flight plan. So ESSA departure. We're doing runway 01 left. SID is the TOVA 5C. And the transition, none, that's fine. So go down to the destination if it lets me. Arrival, runway 04 right. That'll be an ILS. The start is Laku 8 Romeo with no transition, so we'll insert that. Let's check that all looks correct on the ND. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Oh, let's get rid of the manual. Get rid of that. That's better. Okay. So flight plan is looking good. Let's see if we can grab the ATIS. So 122.0. Active Sky, where's Active Sky? Active Sky, flight plan, you are in. I'm sure it's 122, isn't it? Oh, it's one. Let's have a quick look. What's the frequency again? It is 122.0. Guess that doesn't work in the FlightFactor A350. Right, so let's get the APU started. There we are. Okay. So 330 on the FCU. There we are, and let's just get the weather from Navigraph then. So the altimeter is 0988. Uh, 0988. Good afternoon to you too, Spinning Mushrooms. Thank you very much for becoming a member if you missed what I said at the start. I really do appreciate it, and of course do join the Discord and you should get the member role. Do you have any texture pack or is this default? This is default. This is pretty much all default FlightFactor A350 other than the Soundpack. Right, so turn the anti-skid on. That's fine. And APU is starting, get the bleed on, the gen can also go on. Don't need the external power now. Perf calculator, there we are. Now it's going to let us do that. And flaps 1, there we are. So 135, 135, 138. And we'll be doing a toga takeoff today, so we don't need to worry about the flex. So 135, 135, 138. And that'll be flaps 1 and toga. Good stuff. Now we do need to go to Save controls. I can go to auto. This stuff can go on. Okay. And so can these systems back here. You can lock the door. Okay, let's turn that off. We don't need that on. And let's put this back to FMS. We'll put that on perf. I think we are just about good to go here from Stockholm. So let's do this. Let's close all the doors. So ground equipment, can get rid of all of this. And we can close all. Good. Right. Let's put the auto brake to RTO and pull the pushback truck. So let's just double check which way we are pushing back today. So it's tail left, nose right, okay.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
This is default Stockholm.
Ground to cockpit, always driving up.
And we are using a freeware custom scenery for Helsinki. Link to that should be in the description, and if you type in !ARR, it should show up in the chat. Same as Soundpack, !SP. And !aircraft will give you a link to the FlightFactor A350 as well. Right, so let's do this. Go to options. We'll force align the IRS so we don't have to wait. Let's set the QNH on this side as well. There we are. What else? I think we're good to go.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Good stuff. All right. So it doesn't look like there's no major restrictions on the departure. So that's good. And it's basically climb runway heading and then turn right. So that's good. Overhead panel is still looking all fine.
So connected and bypass skin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, so let's set the beacon. And we can set our transponder to TARA. TA. Release the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Lovely. Right, let's start engine number 1 first. Beautiful sounds. It is very, very cold here. -6 degrees. Do we have an option to de-ice? We do not. We do not have any option to de-ice. That's going to be interesting. That's our engine number 2. And I need to get these anti-ices on as soon as possible. So we'll get those turned on and they'll sort themselves out. Nice little plug-in interface here for the Mango Studio Soundpack. Really nice. We are using active sky today, live weather. We're not on live time though.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
We'll set the parking brake.
Disconnecting cow. Stand by.
Looks like we screwed or something when we, yep, can't start with anti-ice. Whoops. There we are. Now we're starting engine number 2. Flight time today is around 45 minutes, just a short hop. Lovely. Looks real nice.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, looks like we've now got a good start on both engines. Put that to start, we'll go flaps 1. Flaps 1. Throttle's not responding. I unplugged it. Generally helps when you plug your throttle in, doesn't it? Right, so there's flaps 1. Right, flight control check. Lovely stuff. Let's arm the speed brake. There's that armed, and I think we are good to go here. So I'm just going to turn the weather radar on now, and disengage the parking brake. So let's taxi here to runway 01 left. So we're planning to stream again in a few days, hopefully. What do you guys want me to stream? What aircraft? Maybe MD-11 again? 767 maybe? Slow it down a little bit. I should have probably turned my taxi light on and the runway turn offs. Right, not too long of a taxi down here to 01 left. In other news, Mango Studios did release their Jar Design A340 500 Soundpack. That was just released today. And it sounds very, very good indeed. Looks like we're looking good there. Let's turn all of these on again. APU can actually go off now. Alrighty. Lovely. Alright, so we'll hold short here. And check that there's nothing on approach or on the runway. So luckily we can take a quick look here. There is a 737 on approach, so we will be waiting for them. Right, let's have a look, see if we can spot the 737 this one final. That is Traffic Global by Just Flight, not VATSIM or anything. Where is he? Still no sight of him. I'm expecting him to pop out the cloud any second. Okay, it looked like he was a lot closer on the map. We definitely had time to take off there. Look how slowly he's going. Is that really a 7.3? I think these runway sizes aren't accurate. Probably, because there's no way he's going that slow compared to that runway size. Hello, Kaden. About to do EKCH to EFHK. Very nice. Are you on VATSIM? Will you fly him? Yeah, we definitely had time to take off there. But hey, let's take a look at the 737 landing. I do like Traffic Global. Has a very, very minimal impact on performance. And yeah, it really just brings some life to the airport, so I really, really like it. Still no eyes on this 7.3. He is getting closer and closer though. A320 CEO, very nice. Yeah, I don't know if there's any controllers online right now for the area. Oh, there he is. Wow, he just came in really low. That was very low. And the tail strike. Lovely. Right, let's get going now as well. Do the takeoff config check. Come on, let's go. Parking brake set, that's why we're not moving. Right, so takeoff pretty standard. After we take off, just fly runway heading and then make a right turn. And let's turn. Landing lights can go on, strobe lights on, nose light to take off. Alright, and we will set the transponder to TARA. As a matter of fact, let's do that now. TARA, put this back on FMS, and we'll go perf. As we line up here, runway 01 left at Stockholm Arlanda. No auto today for Stockholm. Didn't get a chance to generate some, but we do have some nice autos coming into Helsinki if we can actually see it, because there's IFR conditions right now. Anyway, let's get going. So spool them up 50%. And toga. Nuts. And rotate. Alright, gear up and fly by. Very nice. Follow the flight directors here. Thrust levers can go back to climb. Fairly calm. Just got a slight headwind here. As we break through this layer of cloud. Very, very nice. Set the altimeters to standard on both sides. Oh, that looks beautiful. Wow. Making a right turn here. Wow, that was actually a really nice departure. And we can go flaps up now. Still hand flying the aircraft. And we'll get autopilot 1 in. There we are, beautiful. Just as we get up to 10,000 foot. Oh yeah. Drishal XP making these clouds look absolutely amazing. And the lighting. Loving X-Plane's camera system. Amazing stuff. There's another aircraft. Traffic Global. Very nice. What is that? 320. Alright, so we are above 10,000 foot. We can turn all the anti-ice off now. Landing light off, nose light can go off, wing light off, runway turn off light can go off. That's it, seatbelt signs off. Passengers are free to move around the cabin. As we get on our way to Helsinki. Good stuff. Speed brake is still armed, so let's disarm that. Wow, does look good, doesn't it? Lovely sounds too. Hello, Azzy Yamaha. How you doing? Glad to have you here on the stream. So, still have my Active Sky XB review video coming out very soon. Hopefully have a video on using that with Visual XP as I'm doing here to get these amazing results. And just look at it. Looks so good, in my opinion at least. So yeah, a couple of videos coming out. Channel's been growing really nicely lately, getting more members, which is really nice. Big thank you to all of you guys for becoming members of the channel. And hey, let's have some suggestions for our next flight. Next stream, what do you want to see me fly? I'm good, thank you. I'm doing very good as Yamaha. Just really enjoying flying this A350. It does have its issues, that's for sure. It has its bugs, but if you just want to fly an A350, if you really like A350s, then it's honestly not too bad. The default sounds are terrible. We'll warn you, the default sounds are horrible, but with this Mango Studio Soundpack, it's really nice. Lovely. That looks very good. So, about 70 nautical miles to go till our 70 nautical miles to go till our top of climb. Sorry, no, that's our top of descent. This is our top of climb. That's our top of descent. Very short cruise here today. Literally only about a 40-minute cruise, 40-mile cruise even. So should be good. Looking forward to landing into Helsinki. Got some lovely orthos. I just hope the weather clears up a little bit so we can actually see them. Go for a few more flybys. This livery is really, really nice as well. Very high quality. Wow. So almost at our cruise altitude of 33,000 feet. And as soon as we hit our top of climb, about 14 nautical miles later, we will be descending into Helsinki. Couple of nice sceneries that have been releasing recently. I know Nimbus have a JFK releasing very soon. That looks pretty good. Excited to see that. We had Zurich from Aerosoft. What else? Is it Oakland or Ontario, which released from Vertical Sim? So getting some really nice payware sceneries for X-1012 coming now. Looking very, very good. And of course, as always, the FlightFactor 777, hopefully coming very soon. We'll have to see. Excited to see what Tolis are working on in the background. Not had any news yet, but I'm sure that they will be releasing something at some point, or at least announcing something at some point. Price $30. Yeah, it is expensive, but at the same time, it's a big airport. I mean, JFK is huge. A lot of work in that one. So yeah, we'll have to see if it's worth the price tag. If Nimbus do a really, really good job of that, then might just about be worth it. Yeah, I think it'll be probably February, March time, possibly April, till we get the 777. Alright, about 20 nautical miles to our top of descent here. No, 40, sorry. So let's actually go ahead and start putting in our approach, our destination data. So we'll get the weather from Navigraph as always. Oh, that thrust reduction sounds so good. Right, so still IFR conditions. Wind is 360. 360. I heard a click. What happened? Good. Right, so wind is 360 at 10. Or is that 18? Nope, that's 10. At 10 knots. Temperature is minus 13. Wow. QNH is 0984. Let's take a look at our minimums here. Yeah, I don't think we'll get a release from Tolis this year, but maybe an announcement of something, hopefully, at the very least. Right, so minimums. So for an ILS, 352. There we are. All sorted, and our transition altitude is flight level 60. There we are. Good stuff. Looks like it is clearing up a little. Never mind, it is still very overcast. And of course, if you do want to pick up any products from Mango Studios, you can use my discount code Drishal20 to get 20% off. I'll put that in chat now. There we are. I'm sure Nicky's taking a well-deserved break. With all the stress of the A350 release. A340 even. A340 500. It's just stunning. Look at that. Beautiful. Not too far away from our top of descent now. About 15 nautical miles to go. Now, we were discussing this yesterday in the Mango Discord, but the A350 in X-Plane 12 seems to have a slightly weird flight model. It's very sluggish, very delayed. So you know, for takeoff, you sort of have to use full side stick to just rotate, and same for the flare, really, like full side stick at like 60 feet. So yeah, it's slightly strange. Apparently it's overly sensitive in X-Plane 11 and not sensitive enough in X-Plane 12, so we'll see if FlightFactor can get that fixed. We would hope so. Let's set order brake to 2. Why is the speed brake still armed? There we are. And we'll set this to 10,000 foot, and we'll get ready to descend in just a second. There we are. I'm not quite sure what the auto throttle's doing. It's been weird. We'll start our descent now. And you know what I'm going to do, just in case, I'm going to turn all the anti-ice on, because it sounds like it's raining even though visually it's not. And last time I flew this on stream into Oslo, we iced up and may have crashed on short final, so that's not happening this time. Yeah, I can't remember the flight model in X-Plane 11. I've not used it since X-Plane 12 released, so the day I installed X-Plane 12, I uninstalled X-Plane 11. Lovely, we're descending into Helsinki. Hey Nikki, how's it going? I mean, the A350 doesn't have any de-icing option, so I mean, if it doesn't have a de-icing option, it probably shouldn't be able to ice up, considering in that case there's nothing you can do about it, but there you go. This is a fairly old aircraft now. looking good. Right, we've got the anti-ice on so we don't make a repeat of my first stream. Right, so I am back at uni now, so had to set everything back up, move my whole flight sim rig back to uni, so that was what I was doing last night, and got it all set up really nicely. And since the internet here is much better, I was able to like triple the bitrate for the stream in OBS, so hopefully it looks a lot better. And hopefully I've not set it too high, so let me know how the stream looks. In the fuel page. See, I would have thought it'd be in ground services, but I don't see anything, unless it's maybe like maintenance or something. I don't know. Thank you. Lovely. I mean, Visual XP just absolutely working its magic here. I mean, take a look at this. That is default. That's Visual XP with my custom preset. Wow. Big difference. I mean, the clouds too. That's default X-Plane clouds. Visual XP clouds. Massive difference. One of the best visual plugins I've seen for X-Plane, honestly. So good. And of course, channel members, captains, and above, so captains and senior captain channel members do have access to all of my custom presets and XP realistic profiles and all that stuff on my Discord. Good here. It's a nice, calm, gentle descent into Helsinki. I'm thinking next stream we'll do another flight in the US. Maybe something like Vegas to San Francisco in the MD-11. Some cargo ops again. No worries, Caleb. I'm gonna just let me just reply to you. Right, there you go. Right, back to the stream. Yeah, this Visual XP preset looks really good. I'm very happy with it. Didn't spend too long having to tweak it actually, but I think it turned out quite good actually. And Caleb, I figured out that when I set my chat to top chat, in the live chat you can change your chat settings. I think everyone can do this. When I change it to top chat, none of your chats will appear. When I change it to all chat, your chats do appear. So basically YouTube thinks your chats are spam for some reason, and I have no idea why. So that's interesting. I don't really know why, but there you go. Oh, I know why. It's probably the emoji in your name. I think YouTube is probably almost like a shadow ban, I guess. But yeah, I can see him now. I know a couple of streams ago there was issues with the chat for some reason. Wow. Right, so still at 20,000 foot. Very slow, gradual descent here. Love having this vertical situation display. Really, really nice. It's a shame we can't listen to ATIS in this plane, and I don't know why. The ATIS just doesn't seem to want to work through active sky at least. Works on every other aircraft but this, and the 757 and 767 VHF2 won't work, but VHF1 will, so it's a little bit weird. Let's see if we can get out of arrival ATIS at least. Nope. Nope.
Echo Foxtrot.
There you go.
Kilo
Now it's
Airport.
working. Oh. Alright.
November 1620 Zulu. Northern wind 350 at 10 visibility 5,000 sky condition 2008. Pack is cabin ceiling 3005. Pack broken blade snow temperature -13 dew point -15 QNH 0984 advisor information November.
Okay, light snow. That's going to be interesting. I don't know whether X-Plane's going to model the snow. I don't know if we're going to get snow on the runway. I don't know if we're going to have enough runway space. This is definitely going to be interesting, that one's for sure. Apparently snow on approach into Helsinki, so that's going to be interesting. I've not seen the snow in X-Plane yet, so let's see what it does. Maybe having active sky running will make a difference. Now, I did watch Flight Deck to Sims stream, and he was it was his Christmas stream, and he flew when there was ice and he could not stop the aircraft on the runway. But I think that might be a zebra thing, so we'll see. Let's see if it's extra slippery on the runway, in which case I'm gonna set auto brake max. I don't know why I always tend to fly in icy and snowy conditions in the A350 every single stream. Yeah, I don't know if I can maybe add some sort of exception for you, Caleb. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Or just try and change your name, I suppose. Remove the emoji or something. Alright, we're heading down into the clouds. Right, so we have everything as well, anti-icing as much as we can. I don't think we can add anything more. Window heat, probe heat, engine anti-ice, wing anti-ice. While we're here, let's turn all the lights on. There we are. Alright, let's try something with visual XP. So we can go here to scenery, enable fog spotlight. Should add sort of you can see it very slightly here, the fog spotlight. Let's keep it on, see how it looks when we head into clouds. Assuming it doesn't kill FPS. We'll turn the volumetric lighting on. Should start to see the volumetric lighting more, hopefully, maybe when we get to the ground. Yeah, the volumetric lighting kills my FPS. Like, sometimes it kills my FPS, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm not really sure. Like, right now, it's not affecting anything. My FPS seems fine. So, I don't really know. We'll see though. We are hitting some turbulence, it looks like. So this says ice not detected. Let's see if that goes away. Hope we don't ice up here. We should be okay. Oh yeah, a lot of turbulence. Let's take a look at the star. Platform altitude here for this ILS is 3,300 foot. Okay. Looks like it's settled down a little bit. This is definitely going to be an interesting approach. That's for sure. I don't think we're seeing these spotlights a huge amount yet. We'll leave it on, see what happens. $10,000. Let's clear ourselves down to 5,000. That we will do. Turn the landing systems on as well. I think the ceiling was 3,000 foot or something, so I don't think we're going to see much of my orthos, unfortunately. Shit, how have you deployed your emergency slides? Interesting. I'm not quite sure how you've done that, mate. Thank you, Nicky. I saw the announcement on the Mango Studios Discord. Thank you very much. Hey, Dougal, how are you? Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, having a good flight so far. A turbulent ride here into Helsinki. And it's apparently snowing on the ground after listening to the ATIS. So it's going to be an interesting approach, that's for sure. But yeah, looking good so far. We have, look, we have got ice. No. Even though I've got all my anti-ice on. See, this is the thing, I don't understand. I think this is a bug with the FlightFactor. I have all my anti-ice on. I've got the Pro Beat on. Everything's on. And yet we still have ice on the windscreen. So as long as it doesn't affect our performance, if we have a blurry windscreen, fine. Just don't... Let's not crash, please. Not again. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. You can see the volumetric lighting very slightly here. If I get visual XP back on, I guess increase the strength. You might be able to see it flicker around here. It's very subtle though. Yeah, we'll leave it on for now. Doesn't seem to be affecting performance too much. Yeah, I'll definitely have to report this bug. Because I can't see nothing. The windscreen is fully iced up. As long as we don't, well, crash, we should be okay. I hope. It might just be a visual thing. The aircraft might not actually be icing up. But we'll have to see, I suppose. Everything is definitely on. And I mean, it literally still says ice not detected. So, yeah, interesting. Right, 6,000. Let's change. Let's listen to the ATIS again, actually.
Echo Foxtrot Hotel Kilo Airport information. Papa 1620 Zulu. Weather wind 350 at 10. Visibility 5,000. Sky condition 2,800. Scattered ceiling 3,500. Broken light snow. Temperature -13. Dew point -15. QNH 0984. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
Alright, so 0984. Autopilot is off. Why? I think we're okay. Let's go down to our platform altitude. 3,300 foot. To put descent. Let's manually control our speed to go to 20. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to see anything on final because we have blurry windscreen, but I think performances might be okay so far. Like, our engines look like they're doing okay. I still not detected, so I don't know. We might be okay here. But I'm the speed brake. We are descending now. Nikki, I hope not. Last time I streamed the A350, we all know what happened. So we'll have to see. That was on final. That was like 2 miles final that it decided to just say no and crash. Engines gave up. But I keep hitting these switches. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And we have light snow and it's -13 degrees. So It might be entertaining at the bit. There's the volumetric lighting. Look at that. That is the Visual XP volumetric lighting. Beautiful. Not much of an FPS here either. Can we see it from inside the cockpit? Oh no, we're all iced up, aren't we? Let's see if we can see a difference from the cockpit. Very, 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 very slightly. But not really. No, Diggle, don't leave. Let's go 180 now. Oh, the click spots of this thing are kind of weird. And we'll arm the approach in just a second. On a 13-mile final. Shall we see if we can... Where's the squawk? Can we squawk 7700? How do we do that? How do you... Oh. Can I just change it? There we are. Nope. Didn't take it. Still didn't take it. What if we do... Still not gonna take it. Okay, squawk's broken, I guess. I don't know why that's not... Yep, not taking anything. Okay, well, we can't even do that. As I said, aircraft isn't perfect. Set 180. Let's arm the approach. There we are. Oh, you gotta click slave? Oh. There we are. Right, squawk 7700, there we are. Can't see anything. But that visual volumetric lighting looks real nice. It's a nice screenshot right there. Okay, we have captured our glide slope and the localizer. Let's go flaps 1. Yeah, I can see a track rhythm. And let's go flaps 2. We'll set 160 on the speed. And we'll also go gear down. Coming in a little bit fast. Wow. I'm just gonna grab a few screenshots here because that looks incredible. Oh, go flaps 3. Okay. Emergency landing into Helsinki. Interesting stuff. Final approach speed is 134, so let's do that. Always surprising me how slow the speeds are on this aircraft. 5 miles to go. I think we're looking okay. I'm getting ready to take control any second, just in case this ice affects us. So yeah, I guess I'll be reporting this bug to FlightFactor because I have all the anti-ice on, probe heats on, window heat on. Pretty sure I shouldn't be icing up like this. But we do have snow. That does look very nice. With my custom ortho as well. Wow. Gotta get a few screenshots of that, hey? Lovely. Right, there's the runway. I can just about see it. We do need to go flaps full. I think we are ready for landing. We've got our auto brakes on maximum. Okay, so the most viewers I've ever had on a live stream. Right.
1,000.
14. Right, we're gonna land this thing with no... That looks good though. I really, really wish we didn't have this icing right now. But anyway, let's disconnect. Whoops. Have to do it like this. There we are. Right. So I'm just purely going off my flight directors right now
500.
and my PFD. I can see the runway, but not clearly.
400.
Right. Well, it's going better than last time.
300.
We'll take a look at the scenery in just a second. It is custom scenery. Right, I can see the touchdown zone lights now. Still looking good. I hope they have fire crews on standby just in case.
100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Okay, not too bad, right. Alright, we are slamming the brakes. I don't know if it's going to be icy. Reversers should be deployed. And they've not deployed. Of course they've not deployed. Now they've deployed. 16 viewers, wow, okay. Alright, so we'll stow the reversers. I think we're looking good. Right, now the challenge is taxiing back to the gate. So let me get my Navigraph charts up here. As we continue to slow down. Come on, Navigraph, work. Don't lag now. Everything is going... No. Yeah, my Navigraph, you guys can't see it on the second one, so it's lagging. We're going to take this exit. We can just about see enough to see where we're going, so that's good. But yeah... We'll take a look at the scenery and the ortho with the snow, because I do want to have a look at the snow. I wonder if starting the APU with a bleed air from there. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Let's get the APU started. And what we'll do is we'll stop here and take a quick look. Retract the flaps, retract the speed brakes. And we'll stop somewhere right about here. Now we are off the runway. And I need to take a quick look at chat as well. So set the parking brake there. We'll turn the landing lights off. Actually, let's turn them on. See if we can... Oh yeah, look at the volumetric lighting. Wow. And you can hear the sounds in the background. The APU sounds. Beautiful. That is amazing. Oh, that's a RAM plug-in. Visual XP. Oh yeah, look at that. And FPS. So 30-ish, 30 FPS there. When I look away from the scenery, 50. Okay, the scenery. If I do this. Okay, yeah, so there's a significant FPS loss, about 20 FPS. It does look good, a bit too much if you ask me. You can turn the strength down a little bit, I suppose. Maybe. That gives us like 10 FPS back. Can you see the difference in the cockpit? I know we have ice and that, but I'm curious. You can, kind of. Right, anyway, let me take a quick look at chat. Right. What mods do you use for X-Plane? Your sim looks beautiful. I'm using SimHeaven, Ortho, 4XP, both of which I have install tutorials for on my channel. And I'm using Visual XP, and if you become a member of the channel, a captain or senior captain, you will get access to the preset, which can be downloaded from my Discord. And very welcome to the stream. Vogel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was a little bit floaty, I agree. I think the best one for visuals would be Visual XP and Ortho. Yeah, 100%. SimHeaven's really nice as well. Okay, then we had a good idea as well. Start the APU with a bleed. Turned it on for my airport, but it legit kills FPS. Yeah, it does. It is a big FPS killer. Let's take a look at the scenery. With all the snow. It's cloudy over there. Yeah, we can see the snow. Just look good. Looks real nice. Right, anyway. Yeah, let's do this. Let's turn this to hot. Let's see what that does. Let's taxi to the stand. And we'll take a look at the replay afterwards as well. So let's just go to one of these stands over here. This scenery does have this animated crane, which is really, really, really nice as well. So let's turn our transponder off now. So standby and standby. And it's not going to let me do it. Right. Okay. FlightFactor definitely does have its issues. So would you recommend FlightFactor? Absolutely. I have a review of it on my channel, which you can check out, and also a written review on Explain Reviews, which highlights everything. The different versions, what comes with the different prices, and all that. But yeah, 100% I recommend it. The live weather function isn't brilliant, hence why I'm using Active Sky XP. But the devs are very, very good. I've been contacting them, speaking to them. They've got an update for the live weather, a full overhaul coming very soon. I need to park up, so let's do this. Right, nose light can now go off. We'll turn all these lights off. Don't need any of that. Weather radar off. And let's turn into this gate here. That, yeah, look at that. That's flickery. That's not brilliant, is it? Let's turn it off. There we are. And hopefully I can show off the scenery. Right, yeah, the bleed doesn't look like it worked. Yeah, we can have a look through Visual XP in just a second. As soon as we finish parking up here. Do we have a VDGS? We do have a VDGS that I can't see because we still have ice on the windscreen. If I zoom in, I can just about see it. Not too far. There we are. Okay. Right, we are parked up. APU is on, so let's kill the engines. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing and joining the Drishal MAC2 channel. Hope to see you in some future streams. Anti-skid can now go off. Turn our anti-ice off. We don't need those anymore. Seatbelt signs, no smoking signs off. Set that back to regular. Alright. There we are, parked up at Helsinki. This gate is nowhere near big enough, but that's fine. Right, so let's get our lights turned off. Beacon light can go off, strobe light could have gone off earlier. Wing light off, nav light off. Let's turn the logo off as well. Emergency exit lights off. Just doing a very quick shutdown here. What else? Turn these off. All of these can go off. Doesn't actually let me turn that off. Oh, probably because I'm squawking 7700, right? Is that a thing? It's not. Okay, never mind. That's fine. What else? Landing systems and flight directors can go off. And there we are. Full flight is completed. Let me complete the flight on some Toolkit Pro, my logbook software. Okay, right, so now let's do this. Let's take a look at the replay. I do need to disable traffic global just in case we crash. So we'll get rid of traffic global. Let's take a look at the replay. So considering I couldn't see, let's see what the landing was like. And all the lights are off because that's a FlightFactor weird replay thing. Yeah, Caleb, yeah, I should have done it earlier, but the thing is sometimes it crashes, so... The TOLUS are fine, like it remembers all your lights and everything, but... Not too bad, a bit hard. But I didn't want to have a really long landing and then risk having an icy runway and skidding off the end, so... Discount code is Drishal 20. It's in the pinned comment. 20% off products at Mango Studios. Not too bad. Should have probably decrabbed a bit earlier. Paul Becker, noticed you had anti-ice in auto mode, but ECAS said ice. Yeah, so I don't think ice was affecting the performance of the aircraft. So in that sense, the aircraft wasn't iced up because we were fine, engines were fine. But we still had ice on the windscreen and it said ice not detected. So I think it's just a visual thing. I don't think we actually had ice. So in manual mode, I've tried it and it still doesn't work for some reason. Because in my first stream I had it in manual mode and I iced up and it actually, engines died, had no lift, I crashed on short final. So this actually went surprisingly well considering. Landing wasn't too bad. No worries, Paul. But hey, considering that was an emergency landing, couldn't see anything. I'm happy with that. We survived it. It's almost like everyone knew that we had an emergency sort of issue and everyone joined the stream. I mean, we peaked to like 16 viewers or something. Thank you very much. Because that's a lot for me, so very much appreciated. Oh, now the nose light decided to turn on. Right, okay. Interesting. So let's get rid of the replay. And let's do this. Let me get rid of active sky. And we'll set the weather to clear. Because I want to show off this. See, now it'll melt. Now the ice will melt. So it's very strange. I want to show off this. Oh, the lighting is weird because I've changed the time. There we are. Right. I want to show off this freeware scenery I found on the org. It's FlightFactor 11, but it seems to work fine. But it is really, really nice. So you do... I think you get custom autos. I'm not sure. I do have my own autos installed right now, which I'm going to show you. So I've got my own autos. I think Bing or Arc I've used. You get custom runway textures, custom taxiway textures, and they are really nice. You already saw the night lighting. So, yeah, really, really nice textures, actually. Looks very high quality. I think you get custom... custom buildings. You got this animated crane which moves about, which is really, really nice. I really like that when you're parked up. All the gates, I think it's SAM integration. So SAM integrated gates, custom buildings, all for free. It is really, really nice. And if I bring back traffic global, you'll see that it will populate. There we are. So bring traffic global back, you'll populate with a bunch of thin air aircraft, which is really, really nice. So yeah, link to it is in the description, and also if you type in !ARR, it will, Nightbot should give you the link in chat. Do you get many CTDs in replay? No, the only reason I disable Traffic Global is, well, if I use Traffic Global and I try and replay, maybe 10% of the time it will CTD. But, you know, before I had Traffic Global, I didn't have the CTD issue that I know many people have with the replay. Yeah, unless I'm running Traffic Global, I don't get any issues with the replay in X-Plane. So yeah, that's the only reason. It's very rare that I'll CTD with Traffic Global anyway, but especially for streams and stuff, I need to show off the replay, so I tend to disable it just in case. But yeah, so let's look. Yep, see, now ice gone. It's definitely a weird visual bug. Yeah, I'll report that to FlightFactor. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the stream. Hopefully we'll be flying something in the US, maybe MD-11, LA to San Francisco or something in a few days. I am starting uni now, all my lectures and stuff, so I'm a little bit more busy, but hope to still stream. Some videos coming out very soon, so look forward to that. And thank you very much for all being here. That was actually quite an enjoyable stream, even if we did have the emergency at the end. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.